Closing Labs logo on the top.
Oh, shit.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to the Closing Labs podcast. I'm Matt from Break Hard, joined by Cam, who's in Kansas City, and also just threw me for a complete loop there at the beginning because I had used StreamYard here for a different recording for Break Hard, and wrong branding's up, right branding's up now. How's it going, Cam?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. I even made sure to swap out the names because I had done an interview with Dylan Gooden about NASCAR 25 for the Break Hard channel, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll swap the names back around, we'll be good to go here. Wrong, forgot the branding.
Oh, good, man. No, like I said, I'm in Kansas City. So as you can tell, I'm not in my normal background, but in Kansas City, and having some fun. Went to the Chiefs game on Sunday, so got to
How's
watch.
that as a stadium? Nice.
It's pretty. It's a nice stadium. Like they're all wanting to replace it and everything, so you think it would be old. It's not. It's actually a really nice stadium, and it's loud. It's loud.
It's one of those suburban stadiums where I understand it from an accessibility standpoint because it's right there along I-70, right next to Kaufman as well. But it feels like it would be real cool downtown as well. But I know the tailgating scene.
The tailgating scene's incredible. I wish I would have gotten there a little earlier so that I could have explored the tailgating a little bit more. But it's incredible. It was I used to have season tickets to the Falcons, and you and I both know, and probably everyone on here probably knows that Falcons don't really have a culture.
No,
right?
not much fun.
Because we're Georgia first, then the Falcons in Georgia. So we really don't have a culture for the Falcons, and to go to an NFL game that actually had culture like that was pretty cool.
Alex isn't here yet, so I don't think we can. At least I haven't seen him in the comments, so we can't talk about college football yet. But we will get started with the race. We had all three series in action this weekend at Talladega. The always lovely 4 p.m. start time for the Truck Series race on Friday night, afternoon, evening. Bad. And people are probably wondering why they didn't run that on Saturday, and it's just because running a doubleheader plus getting qualifying for Xfinity and Cup in means that track action would have to start at 8 a.m. probably, and that's just a lot.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, as someone that comes from the pit crew side and the crew side, double headers are awful.
Yeah. Oh, it's great for the fans, but from awful swapping everything around standpoint, awful.
The only thing that's worse than a double header, Truck Series to Xfinity Series, was when they did the double header IndyCar to Xfinity Series.
Yeah. Guess what? It's going to happen next week or next year.
I was about to say next week. What?
Yeah, not
that'd be
IndyCar at Martinsville.
That would be. I was about to say that'd be interesting.
I gotta follow the leader. Alex is here, so we can have when we can get into college football whenever we're ready for. We also did have a question here. What do you think about the Chick-fil-A stand that's closed on Sundays for the Falcons games?
Yeah, it's great. You know how many times I passed by and went, dang, I really like a Chick-fil-A sandwich right now.
We were in Boston last week, and we were leaving, and we were like, oh, we should get Chick-fil-A. And we're walking by me, and we were like, man, there's no line. This is crazy. And I was like, yeah, because it's Sunday morning, dumbass.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So when I was doing just Xfinity, whenever I would leave out in the morning for Xfinity, I would stop at Chick-fil-A, grab Chick-fil-A, and go on.
Yeah.
Well, when I switched to the Cup Series, I would I went down for the Daytona 500. I was like, oh, I'm gonna stop at Chick-fil-A. Nope.
Wrong.
Wrong.
So we had the Cup Series race on Sunday at Talladega. Chase Briscoe, victory lane, locks himself into the championship 4. Joga's Racing now has currently 50% of the championship 4. The Chase Briscoe win was unexpected.
Very.
Yeah.
Very unexpected.
I don't want to see a single person be like, oh, no, you expect him to win on these tracks. Win.
No.
Why?
The shorter tracks, I'll give it to you. The
Intermediates, yeah.
Darlingtons, like, okay, yeah, he does really well there. Talladega?
Talladega, yeah. He got
Talladega?
the pull for the 500, but like that was it.
We're talking
I
about Talladega?
did not expect him to be in victory lane. He owes his championship 4 berth to his teammate Ty Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
Ty was locked on to the back of that 19 car. For once in his life, Ty Gibbs thought about the bigger picture. He put the company ahead of himself and
Mm-hmm.
pushed one of the cars that he'll eventually own to victory lane and to the championship 4. I don't know if he could have pulled out to try to pass him on that last lap. It would
I
have,
think he would have hurt both of them.
it would have doomed both of them there.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, I thought this was a really good race. I enjoyed
Yeah.
this race top to bottom.
I disagree.
It had a lull in it when everybody went single file for a little bit, which made me somewhat happy because everybody complains, oh, they're just fuel saving when they go 3 wide. It's not that great. It's the same as running single file. Yeah, well, when they ran single file, everybody starts going, well, they're just running single file now. Pick a side. What did you not like about him?
It just felt very. I don't like the new super speedway.
Oh, I don't
Like,
either. But
like,
yeah,
so when I say I didn't like it, it's just it's boring. Like, it's a good race. Like, it's still super speedway racing. You're still getting the bumping. You're still getting the, oh, that person just made a crap move and now wrecked half the field,
yeah.
right? Like, you're still getting that, but it's just boring.
I thought
Like,
the last 20 laps yesterday was some of the better super speedway racing we've seen with the Gen 7 car.
yeah,
And that's just because I fully expected them, once they all go full throttle, for it to be gridlocked like it was in the springtime. And I don't know what drivers have and teams have figured out from the spring until now, but it didn't play out that way. And
yeah.
maybe it was just the cars that were out front weren't dominant on that restart. The 22 and the 12 were out front. And by all means, like Logano led the most laps on Sunday. So kind of expected him to be really good in clean air, but the field kind of ganged up on them a little bit, which is certainly the smart tactic to do if you're looking to keep them out of Phoenix. And from that point on, after that restart, like Todd Gilliland, Kyle Larson, William Byron, they
I
all,
wanted it for
I
Todd.
wanted it for Todd,
I wanted it for Todd, man.
but they put on a show up front. And then,
Yeah.
Larson running out of fuel there at the end. And Buscher also got to include him before he spun off the nose of Byron, which is just that's just a factor of super speedway racing. Like Byron's getting shoved by the 77, who's getting shoved by whoever was behind him. And, tough.
Yeah, I honestly, I thought that wreck was going to be a whole lot worse.
The Briscoe or the Buscher one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, didn't take off. Didn't flip over.
No, it didn't. I'll be honest about that. But I thought he was going to catch and go right back up into the field, and got lucky it didn't. That's for dang sure.
Yeah. What? Brendob?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Making sure I got it right here. This is the cars are way too drag and clean air. You can't take runs without any help behind. Definitely true. Like, I would love for them to get back to sort of the package that we had in the Gen 6 era there towards the end. That was really fun. You could make a lot of moves. You weren't so dependent on the momentum behind you where you're trying to build a lap or two. The Xfinity Series race, again, super fun. Even when you're running single file, you can still dive to the bottom and try to pick people off and work your way up. If you're in an RCR car, for sure, you can do that.
Okay. And I thought about this question, and we can talk about it with Xfinity or whatever.
Yeah.
We can talk about it now. How?
How what?
How are the ECR and RCR engines in those cars so good at your Daytonas, your Atlantas, and your Talladegas in the Xfinity Series, and it does not translate? Like, yes, Kyle Busch had a good day for Kyle Busch in the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
But it doesn't translate. They are dominant. Like, you go to a Daytona, you go to Atlanta, you go to Talladega, and they dominate. And then you're like, okay, cool, maybe the RCR cars will be good. Nope.
Wrong.
Like, how? I don't understand.
I mean, obviously, we both know that there's more you can do with the current Xfinity Series package than what you can do with the Cup car, for sure. And I mean, Kyle led laps. He was up front yesterday.
Yeah, he had a good day.
Austin Hill was kind of a non-factor. Austin Hill even got up there late in the race and was flirting around the top 10, top 5 for a couple minutes, a couple laps there. So yeah, it's tough, but you're right. They are so dominant in the Xfinity Series, and then just kind of okay. But I'll say, I mean, think about it. In the Gen 7 era, is there a dominant car right now at super speedways? A dominant team, rather? Not really.
I would say that you can't say that because I was gonna say I would say the Fords dominate it, but they really don't.
Like the Fords will dominate a race. They'll lead a lot of laps, but they don't win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't actually know the numbers off the top of my head, but like I know Hendrick's won a couple of races.
I mean, they won the last 2 Daytona 500s.
Yeah. Plus, they won Atlanta earlier this year with Chase. I believe Chase has won twice at Atlanta now in the Gen 7 era. Maybe. But Byron's definitely won there once. Like, yeah. And then Penske, obviously, with Blaney as well. They won a couple. So, yeah, it's still pretty even across the board there. But
I don't understand how you can be so dominant in one thing and then it just not correlate. Like
a lot of times, like KB's had really good super speedway cars.
Yes,
but they just haven't got the finishes. Or he crosses the line leading lap
backwards.
5 or lap 200 at the 500, and still has to try to survive a late race restart. Yeah. Don't forget Bell won Atlanta in the spring. Yeah, Ryan's right there. Yeah, he got that.
So that race was really good race, but it's forgettable.
It was forgettable for sure because it finished under caution. 2, Bell came out of nowhere and led like half a corner to win that race. But yeah, a win's a win. Not going to take that away.
And it also is, way too early in the year.
100%. So Briscoe wins, locks himself into Phoenix. We had a big crash in stage number 1. Eric Jones spins Noah Gragson into turn 3 there. Gragson goes on the racetrack, collects Justin Haley, who took a hellacious hit. AJ Allmendinger, who took a nice blow to the right side of that car. Also took out Chase Elliott in the process. NASCAR's favorite son now heads to Martinsville
in a must-win.
In literally a must-win position.
I mean, you've got Blaney.
Yeah, Logano, he's 62 points below.
And Chase Elliott in must-wins.
Yeah.
Who's in 5th?
Byron's in 5th, 36 points below the cutoff.
So he could technically
point his way in. If Bell or Larson drop out of this race early or run, if they don't score any stage points and they finish like 30th on Sunday, Byron scores stage points. Yeah, and points win. Same with Logano. Logano's only 38 out.
Yeah, but I feel like that's still far.
It's a lot. It's a lot for sure.
Yeah.
They would need everything to go their direction. And I thought it was interesting because after the race, Bell and Larson were both like, yeah, we're focused on racing each other because they both feel that somebody in that elimination zone is going to win on Sunday at Martinsville.
Me too.
Yeah. You think Blaney's going to three-peat? Pay Pat Riley his royalties? Yeah. I don't know. It feels like they're weak right now. And I know that's a ridiculous thing to say coming off of Loudon where they looked super good, but things typically work out for Penske. Like yesterday should have worked out for them. Las Vegas should have worked out for them. It's not working out for them right now.
Got to pay the piper.
Alex brought up a good point here. He said Bell entered last season's Martinsville race 30 points above or to the good and didn't make it. Yeah. Throw in Blaney winning and obviously a little bit of
did not have a good race.
Not having a good race, some manipulation there by the OEMs.
Hey, we don't do that.
Yeah, hey, we don't do that. Okay.
We don't do that here, guy.
Yeah, right. Same thing we didn't do it at the Roval either a couple weeks
ago. Never. We would never do that. I blame SVG. What did SVG do?
I don't know. Javier's been on one in the chat. He's talking about how Bell's going to fall as if he's like the Roman Empire or something. Ryan says someone below the cutoff is definitely going to win on Sunday. How many wins at Martinsville do those 4 have combined? In the Gen 7 era, Ryan, 3. Byron has 1. Blaney has 2, I believe. Logano has none. And Chase has none in the Gen 7 era. Now, they all have won there in their careers.
Yes.
For sure. But yeah,
I think I don't know.
I mean, Blaney's a smart bet, right? Like, I think we all agree with
Well,
that.
yeah, Blaney's the bet. If you're gonna bet, he's the bet, right? Like, but like you said, they haven't had it.
They haven't, which we'll see how it
And
plays out.
it's gonna sound, if I had to put my money on one person to win, it's Chase.
Elliot, are you as confident in this as you were with Logano winning at Las Vegas?
No.
Okay. Do not bet your house on this one.
I think I honestly like if I had to picture it, it's Blaney and Chase Elliott door banging the whole last lap.
That would bring that racetrack to explosion levels of excitement.
Like it'd be awesome.
I'll be very happy if that's how it plays out on Sunday.
But I genuinely I think it's going to be a last race type of situation where those four cars are at the front the whole race and they're fighting for that.
One of my concerns is with Byron because Byron, while he has speed there in the spring, always seems like he struggles a bit
Yeah,
in the
he
fall there.
does.
And it's kind of perplexing because, like, he shouldn't be that bad. Let me look at last fall.
I was about to say, pull it up. Where did he
He
finish?
finished sixth there last fall, which is good. But the year before that, he almost raced his way out of it. That's when he got super dehydrated in the car, was like overheating and everything
Yeah,
like
okay,
that.
come on, but that's not.
Yeah, but he
a
ran
race.
poorly the whole race.
Yeah,
So Blaney, I guess one thing about producing here, I can share my screen. And
he's like what 1.2 is
where
his
did it go?
average finish in the Gen 7 era.
Yeah. So can you see this? Yes.
Nope.
No? Yes or no?
No.
Oh. I gotta add it. Here we go.
There we go.
There we are. So
Yeah,
Blaney
we
won
do
last year. Chase
good.
Elliott finished second. Kyle Larson third. Austin Cindric fourth. Denny Hamlin, who drove from 37th last to fifth last year. That's a really good turnaround for them. Logano 10th. I believe Logano's finished top 10 in every Gen 7 race there.
I'm just saying.
Kind of crazy. I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying. The Hendrick cars are really good. Or Hendrick, the Penske cars are really good there.
Alex is right. The manipulation last year overshadowed their battle for the win.
There was no manipulation. I don't know what you're talking about, Alex.
None whatsoever. I was at that race last year, and I was actually focused on the lead and not realizing the manipulation that was happening until I was like, oh, this is getting weird now that the gap just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And these two are running blockade here for it as well. So, all right. Back to that wreck, though, that we were talking about with Chase Elliott. AJ Allmendinger gets out of his car. He's laying on the racetrack, granted on the apron. And it took 36 seconds for the AMR safety crew to get to him. That's entirely too long.
If you think that's long, I feel sorry for your girlfriend.
What? Did you see the TikTok video I did about it?
No.
I was like 36 seconds. I was like, that's 7 times as long as Rick Pitino needs to get it done. Like,
oh my God.
well, in the court case, when he's getting sued by that woman, she said it only took like 4 to 5 seconds. So, you know,
R.I.P.
he's still alive.
Oh, I'm thinking
he's very much the head basketball coach at St. John's.
yeah, I'm thinking of Penn State.
Joe Paterno?
Joe Paterno.
You have show for a different type of
that's where my mind went. So we're doing great.
We've gone off the rails here.
We're doing great.
Anyway,
I'm surprised I haven't got a text message yet.
AJ. Oh, I saw him in the chat. I saw her in the chat already.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, Ryan.
Yeah, more than that.
More than that. Maybe like 15.
God, we're old.
Oh, well, that's a fraud program anyways. They don't deserve to have a big name head coach. Doesn't matter.
You sound salty.
I'm not. I would gladly have them take my head coach. I don't want him.
You can't have mine.
Well, no, yours has got a contract that's just too much. How do you get there?
Okay, so
I'm wondering the same thing, Joseph. Ryan said that Joe Pod died in 2012.
Okay, so off the rails real quick. We've already gone there. Might as well keep going. The Kirby Smart has the highest buyout of any coach right now.
What is
Take
it?
a guess on what it is.
$120 million.
115.
Jesus. Part of me would kind of want to like just be bad.
Suck.
Yeah.
Like just fire me, please. Like,
Kirby, we've got $60 million in NIL. No. I'm pretty confident the team we got get blown out every game. Perfect. We're gonna fire you. Great.
thanks.
Never been happier.
Well, what was it? Have you ever heard the story about what Ed Orgeron said?
Yeah. What door do you want me to leave? What time?
Door you want me to leave out of?
Give me that. I mean, that's like Jimbo Fisher. I want to get back into coaching. Dude, you got $70 million. Go home.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. No, it's 90.
Jimbo did?
His buyout was like 90.
That's insane. Regardless, it doesn't matter.
Hold on.
Also, Ryan, we're on the same wavelength as Ryan right now.
What?
He said Coach O got fired by LSU and said, I was just typing that. Anyway, well, you're looking that up. Allmendinger, though.
76.8.
76. Okay, I thought that was what it was. Still a wild number.
I'll take 76
Yeah,
million.
I'll take it. I'd take $15 million. Give me that.
Anyway,
AJ's laying on the racetrack, and it took forever for the AMR safety crew to get there. And yeah, Alex, you're right. He is about to get a bag to go home. And by home, I mean to Columbus, because we don't want him back here either. AJ's laying there on the racetrack. And one of the things I posted a video about it, and people are like, well, you got to remember, it's a 2.6 mile track. It takes a little bit of time to get there. He stopped near the entrance of pit road. The pullout for the safety vehicles is right there.
Entrance of pit road.
Like it's there. I mean, he's within talking distance of being like, hey, I need help. And they can hear him. Like,
help my Jesus. Help me, Jewish God. Help me, Tom Cruise.
I assume got the wind knocked out of him. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what
after the race. Yeah, but yeah, it's just and when they got there, these dudes were just waddling over to him. And then like, you're all right. Like, show a little urgency here. Another incident we had coming to pit road, Shane Van Gisbergen spins out. Hits some weepers, spins out. The booth says everybody else made it through there. He couldn't have hit the weepers. Promptly showed the video of him hitting the weepers.
Oh, crap. He actually hit the weepers.
Then he gets stuck in the grass, and NASCAR let him sit there for like
half a lap
amount of time.
Like, it was almost a half a lap.
And I know they wanted to get through the pit sequence and see if he could get rolling or not, but it had poured on Sunday morning there.
He wasn't going anywhere.
No, that was bizarre. What else do we have in this race? Cody Ware reminded us that was in this race with
Cody Ware?
Arby's steak nuggets on the
okay, those sound awful.
They sound awful. They look awful. Like, I love steak. I know you love steak, but I don't want steak nuggets from Arby's.
They're one of those that look great on the TV, and then you probably get them and they look like dirt.
Oh, 100%. So they did an activation. I don't know if it was the week before. I think it was in Las Vegas. They did an activation. They were like, oh, we gave away 50 pounds of steak nuggets. And I'm like, 50 pounds really isn't a lot when you get down to it, like at a racetrack, like for an activation.
Ryan, why did you try them?
They're so bad. Don't get them, Ryan. Oh, okay. I need to address this real quick from Ryan. He was so good at Cincinnati. Has done nothing at Wisconsin. Rather surprising to me. I agree with you, Ryan. It is surprising, but he doesn't have his assistants there. And I, as a person that's watched a lot of Cincinnati football, would contend that Marcus Freeman meant more to that Cincinnati team than Luke Fickell did. And when Fickell lost Freeman, there's a reason Marcus Freeman has had the success he's had at Notre Dame. One, Notre Dame can recruit for sure. But two, the guy's a good head coach, and he's a good defensive mind. Fickell.
Success at Notre Dame.
I mean, he went to a national championship.
Okay, he had an easy route.
He's been to a national championship more recently than both of us have.
When was the last time he won one?
When's the
And
last
like
time you won one? Exactly. See, so
2022.
long ago, nobody remembers.
Shut up. Anyway, he's okay. Yes, he's been successful because he went to a national championship, but he had Georgia
He's
with a first time starting quarterback.
here come the excuses.
Okay, who did he play after Georgia?
Honestly, I have no idea.
I can't remember.
I don't know. Penn State?
No, Penn State was on the other side. I thought
No, because Ohio State would have had to beat. Who did Ohio State beat to go to the national championship game? This is why
Texas.
the playoffs dumb. There's too many teams. Can't remember.
Hey, so they beat Georgia, then Penn State, and then lost to um Ohio State. So you're telling me they beat Indiana, who was fraudulent last year.
Ryan
They
says,
beat
yeah.
they beat Georgia, who had a first time starting quarterback, and then they beat Penn State, who just fired their head coach.
Well, they hadn't fired him back then, but he
Doesn't
still
matter.
couldn't win a big game back then either.
They couldn't win a big game. Like
Let's play a fun game real quick. My college football team will never be good in the same conference as Cam's Bulldogs.
I'm gonna say UK.
That's a good bet. I mean, like it could be.
It could be UK. It could be South Carolina. It can be Auburn because they suck. It could be
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State's good. Mississippi State will win
They're
6
not
games
bad.
this year.
Yeah, okay, well, I don't know who is it. Ryan, Missouri,
Arkansas.
Ar- Arkansas's bad. Sam Pittman and his B cups got out of there quick.
Hey, he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back home and be the offensive line coach again.
Arkansas,
Arkansas.
Sam Pittman. Hey, Bobby Petrino performed the greatest coup I've ever seen in college football.
I mean, they already have their head coach, so
Yeah, Bobby Petrino.
yeah.
Yeah. Watch out.
Anyway.
All those staffers. Do not get on the motorcycle. Anyway, back to the race real quick. 77 lead changes, 27 different leaders, third most all time. Might maybe triple D's. Yeah, Ryan, I was trying to be nice. Listen. 77 lead changes, 27 different leaders. That is the fourth most lead changes ever in a cup race, third most leaders ever in a cup race.
That's wild.
It is crazy, right?
I didn't think it was that many.
And I believe we had 4 drivers lead 20 laps or more in this race as well. So like it was pretty spread out, like in terms of parity here. 3 drivers led 20 laps or more.
27 different leaders.
6 drivers led 10 laps or more. And then we have a whole bunch of drivers just leading like 1, 2, 3, 4 laps in the process. So Larson runs out of fuel on the last lap of the race. Went from potentially picking up his first ever super speedway win. Do you know how many races Kyle Larson has had on a super speedway without a win?
Well, I mean, there's what, 6 every year?
Now 6, yeah. 52.
I'm about to say it's got to be in the 50s.
Crazy. It's the most of active drivers to never win.
He's bad.
Do you know who never won one? Martin Truex Jr.
That doesn't surprise me.
But he was good in the Xfinity Busch Series on super speedways back in the day. Came close. That 2016 Daytona 500 will forever haunt him.
Yeah. Will though.
I mean, probably.
He's got the money. Got the championship.
Got all the stuff back. You know, that was being sold. Thankfully, he didn't lose all of it.
Thank God.
So, but Larson goes from, potentially being in to now being on, having to fight. Yeah. Fight for his way. Hendrick Motorsports is bad last half a lap. Larson runs out of fuel. Byron gets spun in the tri-oval. Just abysmal. Bowman had engine troubles. Chase gets knocked out in the earlier wreck.
Yeah.
Bad.
I honestly, I didn't think Logano was going to make it through that whole race.
When he was talking about the gear oil. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Because he was like, I can smell it burning. Bad. If you smell gear oil, actually bad.
Not good.
Not good. You want to figure that out.
We're going to go out on a limb and say that's not good.
It's a long limit we went out on here, but oh, hang on. All right, we're going to talk about the points. I got to pull them up. I got too many left behind things at Talladega pulled up on my screen right now.
Oh, Jesus.
It actually wasn't that good this year. I'll be honest.
What?
How much stuff got left behind. So our point standings heading into Martinsville this weekend. Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, advanced. Joe Gibbs Racing, 50% of the playoff field currently. Could have 75% of the playoff field. Who do they think they are? Junior Motorsports when they lost to Ty Gibbs. Right now, Bell's 37 points above. Larson, 36 points above. Then you get down into your elimination zone. Byron, 36. Logano, 38. Blaney, 47. Elliott, 62. Blaney, Elliott must wins.
No, for sure.
Logano, he's got to win. He's got to win the stages.
Yeah.
Same with Byron.
Yeah.
It is possible, but they're going to need things to go their way on Sunday. Give me your championship 4.
Hamlin, Briscoe. I mean, you know what? My gut tells me Chase Elliott. Like, my gut is telling me Chase Elliott. I want Blaney to win, but my gut is telling me Chase Elliott. And then I'm going to go out on a limb and say because I don't think Penske gets left out. But
so you're talking about Logano pointing his way in?
Maybe
you would have to. So if Elliott wins, that moves the cut line to 1. That being Bell over Larson by 1 point, and then obviously Logano would be 39 points at that point. Yeah, that would be crazy. Not saying it can't happen, but it would. Imagine a world where Elliott wins and Byron points his way in,
that's
just unexpected.
So,
yeah,
we could really see a playoff where it's 2 RG or JGR and 2 Hendrick.
Yeah, you could. I'm going to be super lame. I think it goes chalk the way it is.
You think it's the way it is?
I think it's the way it is. I don't think one of those 4 below. I know, but I don't. I'm just not sold on the speed. I'm going to look like a fool this weekend because I know Blaney's going to go out there and fucking smack everybody into the dirt. But
it's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be Blaney or Chase Elliott.
Yeah.
It's going to be Blaney or Chase Elliott that's going to win this race.
I have good news for you. We got invited to a bachelor party at Talladega next year.
I'm down.
I'm in.
I'm so down.
Spring or fall?
I don't have to buy the alcohol. And are we in the infield? Do I get to go to the boulevard?
Oh, we have to. I've never been, so I got to go to the boulevard.
You've never been to Talladega?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude, we've got to go.
On my list of states that I want to visit, Alabama just has not come up on the list.
No one wants to visit Alabama.
Exactly. Well, I've never been there.
Talladega.
Nobody wants to go to Arkansas, but people live there. Sorry, that was a blow at Ryan. I take it back, Ryan. I'm sorry.
It's not wrong. Nobody I
should have said Oklahoma. At no point
was even worse.
Oklahoma's a state. At no point do I ever want to find myself in.
See, I want to go to all 50, so I've already been there.
Yeah, I mean, I want to as well. We're clicking them off. I'm gonna have to go there at some point, but
I only have 10 left.
Hawaii, Alaska, Washington. I'm guessing which ones you have left.
Nope, I have Hawaii and Alaska.
Oh, okay. Those are the far ones. That's why I picked them.
Yep, I have Hawaii and Alaska.
New Hampshire.
Yep.
Maine.
Yep.
Vermont.
Yep.
Connecticut.
Yep.
Rhode Island.
Yes.
Massachusetts.
Nope.
Oh, you've been there. Okay. Washington.
Yep.
Oregon.
Yep.
Montana.
Yep.
Idaho.
Yep.
Oh, what the hell are we doing in the Dakotas?
Went to so my wife, my mom,
My
my
wife.
mom's best friend and I drove cross country twice when I was a
Oh,
kid,
okay.
and so we it took like a month and stopped at all like the stops and went to
Badlands.
Mount Rushmore and Yellowstone and all that. No, no. I will say this: my aunt and uncle own a property in Fayetteville, and it's pretty up there.
Yeah.
It's a pretty shithole, but it's a pretty
They have a
shit.
good
It's a
mountain
pretty,
biking scene in Arkansas.
yeah.
Walmart's there.
Literally, that's about it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Ryan did say you can knock out all of these in like 2 trips. Those
Yeah,
Northeast ones you can knock out so fast.
yeah. All I
Yeah.
can do them. It's just doing them.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
Yeah, it's just doing
Yeah.
them. And then I want to go to all 7 continents.
I would like
I
to go
actually
to
know someone
Antarctica.
who's been to all 7.
We were talking about honeymoon trips the other day.
You got to get engaged first, bud.
Yeah, well, that's a future Matt thing.
That's
So
not a today Matt problem. That's a future Matt problem.
same with the honeymoon aspect. But we talked about Tierra del Fuego in Argentina, and now you just mentioned 7 continents.
You can knock them both out right there.
Antarctica. I'm whispering that because I don't want it to be heard in the rest of the house.
She'll be like, no.
No, I don't want to freeze on the honeymoon. There's not penguins, but it'll be fine. All right. Anyways, back to the racing. Sorry, guys, we got derailed here. Xfinity Series race at Talladega. Xfinity Series race at Talladega. You'll be shocked to learn this. Austin Hill, once again, wins at Talladega. His 10th Xfinity Super Speedway win.
That's
His
wild.
4th win of the season, third on a Super Speedway this year. He wins the race, does his burnout, says, take that haters over the radio. Again, all of his animosity, all the animosity towards him is self-inflicted by him.
Oh,
And
for
then
sure.
proceeds to drive down the front stretch, flipping everybody off.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Just an absolute insane move. And like,
That's like the opposite of when Dale Earnhardt did it.
100%. I talked about it in my video where I was like, I kind of like in a weird way respect it. Like if you're going to, if you're going to be an asshole, be an asshole.
Be an asshole. Hey, don't forget he's a top 5 prospect.
That's him driving down the front stretch.
Is that the fans?
Yeah, because they were flipping him off, so he flipped him back off. Wedding ring on and everything. He doesn't care. This is a father of 3.
Top 5 prospect in NASCAR.
Yeah, the oldest prospect we have. I believe the man's 32 years old. And not like a Josh Berry 32. Like, I think that he's just topped out here in the Xfinity Series.
Okay, Ryan, listen here, Linda. We're not talking about okay. Well, that was a hell of a throw and a hell of a catch.
So that was Austin Hill. He's flipping people off, wins the race, which is great for him.
Like, I'm so tired of him.
I'm so tired of him too. I'm tired that the rest of the field can't figure out how to beat him. And like the whole field got so disjointed at the end of the race there. And it's like, stay in line. Stop. You just gifted him another win.
Yep.
So he wins the race. Whatever. Jeb Burton triggers the first big one of the day. Not necessarily his fault, but I feel like Jeb Burton on the Super Speedway is either going to be in contention at the very end or crashing out.
I'm going to say they're crashing out very
danger out there at times. Second big crash of the day sent William Swalch to the hospital. Thankfully, he was okay. They released him at like 3 a.m. in the morning. So he's on the entry list for Martinsville, so I assume that he's going to be all right. And then the third big crash of the day, Daniel Dye, just victim of circumstance there, got sent off to
So I didn't see that one because that one was on during the Georgia game, so I kind of missed it.
He hit the wall, come up off the ground, and it was hilarious because the crew chief comes over the radio and goes, "Is it killed?" And he goes, "Yeah, dude, I got airborne." Like, toasted.
Yeah, it did.
And the first big crash, there is a great video from Daniel Dye's onboard where he's just driving through, and the world is just chaos around him.
I texted you. I'm pretty sure it was like, Holy crap! How did he make it through that?
I sent him the clip during the race, and I just said that was all skill, and he just responded back with 100%. He didn't do anything. He just held on and drove through there, but it
He's
was
like,
great.
"Help me, Jesus!"
Yeah. It was, yeah, definitely sketchy. So coming out of this race, Connor Zilic, Justin Allgaier locked into Phoenix already on points. That's how good those guys have been this year.
I mean, are we surprised?
Surprised about Zilic? No. Surprised
Zilich
about
was
Allgaier?
locked. Zilich was locked into the Final Four when the playoffs started.
Yeah. So this points battle between the Xfinity guys. So you have those two locked in, which means there's only 2 spots obviously left out in Martinsville. But you have Jesse Love, who is 40 points above the cutoff right now. So he's sitting super
Pretty
comfortable. Then you got Carson Quapple. He is 11 points above. But
that's wild.
If you look, I know, rookie Carson Quapple, Penske driver Carson Quapple, sitting 11 points above. But then you have Sammy Smith, Brandon Jones. Remember, 3 years ago, 2022, Brandon Jones should have won this race and locked himself into Phoenix, and he got Ty Gibbs. So
he got Ty Gibbs.
Not great for him, but he has race-winning speed here, or at least has in the past. Then you have Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed also came very close to winning here before as well. So are you taking the 4 that are currently there, or do you think somebody is going to jump Carson Quapple and get in? Because I think Jesse Love is safe.
I was about to say, I love me some Love.
I know you love Love.
I love me some good Love.
Love. Jesse the Hammer Love.
I'm about to say, we love the Hammer.
And Cameron loves the Hammer.
We're not putting that out there.
No. It's out there.
No, we're not putting that out there.
I'm going to clip it.
Damn it. I'm going to get a text from one of my buddies like, oh, really? You love the Hammer? But I love me some Love. So I think, I do. I think, social clip of the week. I think Jesse Love will move on. And
I think Carson Quapple.
I'm about to say, I think he's had some good runs there.
Short track guy is going to channel his inner Josh Berry. He's going to channel his inner late model stock cars tour guy, and he is going to make it.
Yeah.
That's going on a t-shirt. I can get that done.
No.
Daytona 500.
No, we can't.
Hey, I'm walking down pit road. I love the Hammer.
Just a picture of me holding a hammer.
Yeah. A hammer.
A hammer.
Right.
Jesus, Mary.
Also, one of the most impressive streaks in NASCAR Xfinity Series history came to an end this weekend.
What did he end up finishing? He got wrecked, didn't he?
Did he get wrecked?
Well, he got involved.
He was involved. Yeah, yeah. He was involved in a wreck, because he was on pit road like 12 times.
Hey,
I don't actually know where he finished.
But he tried channeling his inner Dale Jr. with that car.
He did. And at the rate they've been going this year, if he would have won, I've been like, yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Honestly.
23rd.
He ended up 23rd.
Yeah, Connor Zilich's top 5 streak ends at 18, bookended by Talladega. It started after the Talladega spring race. It ends at the Talladega fall race, which is a bit of a bummer for him.
Insane.
So, Austin Hill wins the race. Carson Quapple second. Getting close to that first win. Allgaier in third. Eckes fourth. Great run for Eckes. Cesar Baccarella, P5.
The old 5 car. Good old Alpha Prime.
My dad calls me and goes, who the hell is Cesar Baccarella? I was like, he co-owns that team. And he goes, okay, that makes sense.
I have a piece of a Cesar Baccarella car.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. My first race with Alpha Prime, Cesar did it down in Daytona.
Oh, I forgot that they're running the 5 car, the points for the 5 car. So Chris R is still listed as the owner for that car. Blaine Perkins, great run for him in 6. Parker Retzloff, haven't heard much of him this year, but P7 finish. Leland Honeyman, who got spun earlier in the race.
Yeah, very early.
Track. Yeah. He comes home in 8th. Sammy Smith 9th, and Jesse Love, the Hammer, rounds out your top 10. Nick Lights, P11 finish. That's a good rebound for them. I thought at one point Josh Williams was going to win this race. He was in contention, and I was like, okay, yeah. Imagine if Josh Williams gets pushed to victory by Christian Eckes, because he got fired from the college team.
That would have been hilarious.
Butterbean was in this race, and he got caught up in that first wreck, and I hated that for.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
He finished 36. Speaking of Butterbean, he's headed trucking next year. Worst kept secret, I think, over the last 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I texted him.
Highly sought after, though.
I texted him and I said, congratulations on finally getting the announcement.
It took a while.
Yeah. I'm happy for him, though. He deserves it.
Oh, absolutely. So McAnally was going hard after him as well, from what I heard. I think the Ram one is, I think that's an interesting program. Obviously, if it plays out the way Kaulig is hoping it does, like, well, money-wise, yeah, it's paying. But two, if it plays out the way Kaulig wants, so like that's a clear path for him to get to the Cup Series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like meteoric rise for him. Speaking of truck racing, though, we had our lovely Friday afternoon, 4 p.m. start truck race from Talladega on Big Fox. This weekend, all 3 races were on network TV, which is good. People, I want to vet for 1 second here.
Okay.
NASCAR fans love to say, they love to just absolutely complain about how all the races are on cable, right? They're on cable. Nobody's watching it on USA, blah, blah, blah. Put the races back on network. Races back on network, unwatchable. Too many commercials. Get rid of it. What do you want? That's the trade-off to having it on network. The networks, the broadcasting partners had to pay so much for it this year in terms of broadcasting rights that when you put it onto network, the reason you have less commercials on cable is because cable is subsidizing the commercials because people pay for cable. You don't pay for network TV. So how do they make their money on those races? They have to put ads on. Unfortunately, it's a lot of ads. I get it. It sucks for sure. But that's the trade-off here. You can't want network and then complain that you get network. Like, that's what happens. It sucks. I get it.
Can we just make it easy and have everything on Amazon Prime?
Give it to me. Jeff Bezos, you're spying on us already. I'm concerned about my Ring doorbell cameras, but by God, put my NASCAR Cup Series coverage onto Amazon Prime.
That's what you're worried about, is your Ring doorbell.
Listen, I don't want the conspiratorial people to be able to look through my cameras.
Go get your tin hat.
The old people that walk through my neighborhood, did they want to spy on them? I'm trying to protect them.
You think they care? They're about to die.
No, they don't. I really wish they would just walk their dogs faster is what it comes down to.
They can't.
They literally physically can't. There's nothing more annoying to me in the morning than when I go for a dog walk and
we've gotten on so many tangents.
Walk down the street and I have to walk at the slowest pace because I need them to continue the gap in front of me because I don't want to pass them because then you feel like an idiot. Like you feel like
you gotta pass.
I eventually do. It depends on which neighborhood street I'm on, but some of them are easier to pass than others.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you're on like a 10-mile walk knowing you. So you've got to pass.
Usually like 2.5 in the morning.
Oh.
I imagine 10 miles before work.
Something you would do. Like, you're a beanpole, and there's a reason you're a beanpole.
Yeah, true.
There's a reason I'm not a beanpole.
Currently training to win the neighborhood 5K on Thanksgiving.
There we go.
Came in second last year. We are not coming in second this year.
You hate to see it.
You do hate to see it. All right. Anyways, back to the Truck Series race. Gio Ruggiero wins the Truck Series race at Talladega. First time win for him. I'm happy for him. Seems like a pretty good kid. I've followed him since ARCA, since he was doing short track stuff. He's run a lot better in the second half of this year than he did at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. He's gotten a lot better in the second half.
So 2 crazy stats coming out of this. 1, he becomes the first winner since June 7th, not named Lane Riggs or Corey Heim. They won the last 9 races before this. Did you know Gio Ruggiero is only the second driver ever to win for Tricon?
Yeah.
Corey Heim is the only driver to ever win for Tricon until.
Yeah. Well, are we considering?
Yeah. when it was David Gillen racing, then Ryan Preece won as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean, we came close a couple times on the one.
mm-hmm.
We should
Butterbean,
have won with Butterbean.
yeah.
But you know,
Chandler Smith was a bit of a weapon in this race.
dude,
Caused the first 2 cautions, including wrecking his teammate Lane Riggs as well.
Yeah,
Bizarre.
like I don't understand it where it came from either. Like
you're not in the championship.
no,
Calm down. But it's Chandler Smith. He knows best. Brett Holmes was in this race. I don't even know. Do you know who Brett Holmes is?
I think so.
ARCA champ. Pretty talented race
Wait,
car driver.
hold on. I think so. I think I know Brett Holmes. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm sure you've
pitted for
seen
Brett
him
Holmes.
before.
I think I pitted for Brett.
You probably have. Oh, hello.
No, I have not.
Oh, okay.
But I do know who he is. Yes.
Anyway, he did a one-off in this race with Tricon in the one truck and promptly just got wrecked by himself. Just unfortunate for him, but reminded me when I saw, I was like, oh yeah, Brett Holmes is in this race.
Yeah,
and then 73-year-old Norm Benning blew up. He was so excited about this. Like, this is the fastest super speedway truck I've ever had. He was upset that back in Daytona, he only finished 16th, thought he should have finished better. And then comes out here and that thing blew up so bad. Norm had to go to the infield care center because he inhaled so much smoke. Like, he's 73.
To be fair, he's Norm. So I mean, if he inhales, this much smoke, he probably is going to need to go to the infield care center.
Honestly, I just assumed Norm probably was just ripping cigs back in the day.
I'm sure he's ripping cigs still.
Yeah, good point.
He's probably ripping cigs in the car. That's why
he's one of those old men that just wear the same short sleeve button up with the pocket, and I know that pocket's just worn out because he keeps a cigarette pack right there. Yeah, he's just constantly.
All right, what is next? What tangent are we going to go on now?
We're down to 1 to go here. So if anybody has any questions, throw them up in the chat here because we didn't have much. Obviously, so Spire has an announcement for Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Fully expect that to be Daniel Suarez being announced as a 7 car. Would be shocked if it wasn't. Did hear a little bit of rumbling about them trying to potentially do a big time splash signing, but I think doing a one-and-one makes the most sense
for both parties.
1 year deal for Suarez, a 1-year option, team option if they want it for 27, because there's a lot of drivers that are going to be looking for rides next year, not only in the Cup Series but in the Xfinity Series as well.
I think Haley goes to Xfinity Series. That's what I think.
So Colleague is going to continue running Xfinity cars, from what I know. I wouldn't be shocked to see him end up over there.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking.
Obviously, kind of depends on what their driver lineup is going to look like across the board for all their cars. Obviously, I think we know AJ's safe.
My AJ.
KB coming home to Spire in 27. Alex is going to speak this into existence.
He's going to try.
We also have NASCAR meeting with the teams tomorrow and a mediator along with Judge Kenneth Bell to try to work on a settlement.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens there. They also have their summary hearings on Thursday as well. So I wouldn't expect any settlement news until after those hearings happen on Thursday. But
I think we're going to get one.
I feel like we're closer to getting one than not getting one, but I'm still not 100% sold that it'll actually get across the finish line, as they like to say. Like how I tied that in the racing terms there. Professional broadcaster.
You're a professional punny man.
All right. I don't think we have any other driver announcements coming up this week that I know of.
No.
There's
a few that need to happen, but
yeah, there's some truck and Xfinity stuff that's going to happen, but it won't happen until after.
I'm so pissed right now.
Why is that?
I put Emeka Ibuka on my bench because it said that he wasn't going to play, and he's playing.
Never trust what the internet says.
It's been a day.
It's been a day. Give me your driver of the day.
Kyle Busch.
Yeah?
Kyle Busch
I
had a
don't
good
hate
run.
that. Had a really good run. I am going to go with. Oh, actually, you know what? I do have one. Cole Custer, top 5 finish in that
Did he
41 car.
really? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Just
Ooh, Todd Gilliland's a good one.
Todd Gillen is a good one. Dang it.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Good
Oh,
job. Good job, Ryan. Good job.
Ryan, you win. How's it
You're
going,
the
Bradley?
wiener.
Sorry, we're about to wrap up the show here, but Brad says Kyle Larson, which, in all fairness, Kyle Larson did have his best super speedway race going until half a lap to
He
go.
ran out of gas, and that's part of super speedway racing.
Alex says, who else fills out the college trucks? I know another
Yes.
full-time driver. Can't say it yet.
Nope.
I have a general idea on sort of their direction, but one of their trucks, I'm still trying to figure out if they're going to do that TV show or not with it.
They need to. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I need to ask. I need to ask around.
You're slacking on your job.
Well, guess what? I work a full-time job and I try to do enough
I'm in Kansas City.
brake card stuff.
Is.
That is true. All right.
And I had to deal with going to the hospital last week.
Yeah, you did. That's why we were delayed a day last week. Cam had some stuff to deal with there, but thankfully everybody's all right.
Yep,
so,
thank God.
All right, let the people know where they can find you. Oh wait, who are you picking to win?
Blaney.
You just told me.
I know.
Hour it could be Chase Elliott.
I know.
Give me.
Probably gonna be freaking Bell.
I'm trying to think. I don't want to go with a favorite. I want to go. Give me Tyler Reddick.
No.
It affects the points. None at all.
No. Give me liberty or give me death. That's death.
Who are you taking in the Xfinity race? Austin Hill won here in the springtime when he bulldozed his way through and then got out.
But he bulldozed everybody.
Yeah. We got to race better.
Give me Jesse Love.
All right. That's not a bad pick. I'm going to go with Carson Quapple. First career win.
That's a good pick.
And trucks on Friday night. 6 o'clock Friday, FS1.
I'm going to go out on a limb.
Yeah.
I'm going out on a really big limb.
Corey Heim.
That's
a far. You walk far on that one. Daniel Hendrick won here in the springtime, but it was because what's his name? Heim ran into trouble, right? He got wrecked, I believe.
Yeah. He got wrecked.
I'm going with Heim.
Well, and then we had a really good run too.
You did have a really good run. Yeah.
And the 45 had a really good run.
Maybe Caden Honeycutt picks up his first career win.
Katie Honeycutt had a really good run here.
Yeah, he did. All right. Let the people know where they can find you.
You can find the podcast at Closing Laps on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. And then you can find me on Twitter at _Full Racing. You
can find me on Twitter at BreakHardBlog, Instagram, TikTok. No. I messed this up again. I'm so used to doing it on the YouTube videos. You can find me on TikTok at BreakHard, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at BreakHardBlog. Nailed that perfectly that time around. I'm going to the Martinsville race. So if you're going to be there, say hello. Yes, I'm going to Xfinity on passes and then as a fan on Sunday.
I didn't know you were going.
We talked about this.
No, I thought you said you weren't going.
No, I'm going to Martinsville. I'm not going to Phoenix.
That's right.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that more.
Yes.
You and her coming down.
I need to run. I got to look at the schedule because one person in our household travels a lot for work.
Well, if she's gone, then you can come.
Well, then I got a trio that I got to take care of here. So I got to figure that out.
Bring them. We have 3 dogs. We'll put them in the backyard. Let them play.
Maybe. We'll have to figure it out. We'll have to run logistics.
Bring them. I don't care. Make
All right.
food, drink beer, and watch NASCAR.
Hell yeah. I don't know. 1 million moms gonna be mad about that. All right. See you guys next week.
Hell yeah.